look at the whole situation, right? You grew up in a gang area. People who become Bloods in your neighborhood, they start around what age?
Usually it start, see, like most people grow in it, so you kind of like most people, like we went to elementary together, so you
Right.
kind of like, you grow to it.
Right,
Like,
but what's the average age you've seen people start claiming blood?
like 15, 16.
Right. And in order to do that, there's usually certain things you have to do, right?
Not really have to do it. See, it's kind of like people think you have, it's not what you have to do. It's just like most things is building, you just building a bond with your brothers, really. It's like you can't take a soldier to war if he ain't never been to boot camp. Like, you feel me? So it's like, it's basically like boot camp. Like, you know what I
Well,
mean?
but this is what I'm saying. Tekashi never went through boot camp.
Exactly. Like,
He joined when he was 19 or something.
straight to the front line, like no boot camp,
Right.
straight to the front line.
And you know, when I ran into him, he was like, "Yeah, blood. You see, I'm out here in LA, right? Blood." Like he was really talking that blood shit,
I
like
swear
for
to
real.
God, he wasn't even blooding, like he didn't even really start blooding like that until after, like, I swear to God, like he got that whole blooding like that for me. Like he wasn't, if you look, when he first started talking, he wasn't talking like that. And then he really was watching me, and you could tell he started copying my whole everything. I swear, my whole lingo. I seen it. He tried to copy my whole little. I swear to God, he learned how to be a blood from me. He watched me and learned how to be a blood.
I can see that.
I'm telling you.
But you know, I mean, Sarah even talked about it. She said, "Yeah, one day he just came home and had a red rag. It was almost like a fashion thing."
He was never really gang banging before he met the people he met. He wasn't really selling no drugs. He wasn't, you know, that's just not what he was doing.
Okay. So how did you feel when out of the blue, suddenly he's got red rags and he's saying blood and he's waving it around and everything else like that?
It made me question. I had to ask him, I'm like, yo, you blood? Like, is this what you doing now? Like, I just want to know out of curiosity because he was going so hard with it. But he told me he wasn't, and I guess it was just for fashion, I guess. Like, these are the dudes that he's rolling with. They're holding him down. So I guess he's representing. I don't know. Like, that's how I saw it.
That nigga watch Boskoe on Flash.
And then, you know, then he was just a blood, and you got a bunch of dudes that are co-signing it. And like I said, like what I was trying to say was like, when you grew up, you couldn't just say you're a blood and then go work at Best Buy all day long and not do anything related to that. Like you had to actually do certain things.
You had to prove yourself.
You had to prove yourself. This guy went and just a bunch of dudes who really were official all co-signed him and all said, yeah, you could run with this and we'll all back you up.
But you know what's the crazy part? A lot of the rap game is like if you look at a lot of these blood rappers, these all of a sudden blood rappers, they damn near the same shit. Like,
yeah,
all of a sudden they picked up a red rag and started saying blood, and niggas start vouching for them. But like, what did they do? Like, where they been all these years? Like, where was you a blood 3 years? Where was Casanova being a blood 4 years ago? Like, you didn't hear nothing. Like, it's a lot of these rappers, like, just this.
Well, I've interviewed Casanova. I guess you've had some issues with him, but I interviewed him. I mean, he came up through the prison system. He did a lot of prison time.
Yeah, but
and he was putting in work in the prisons.
That's cool.
He's cutting a lot of people. Like he was. This is not a pushover guy that we're talking about. I've been around him. I'm not just gonna say like.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like these dudes ain't been bloods. These dudes wasn't bloods as kids. Like you know what I mean? They
Maybe
wasn't.
Not.
I don't think he was running around at 16, 17, 18 of blood.
Yeah, but he was in prison how many years?
I don't know.
Quite a bit.
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, we didn't accept, like, you had to like kind of grow into this shit. Like you couldn't just walk up and say, I want to be a blood, and then niggas just say, okay, start hanging out with, like, you couldn't do that. Like, and it seemed like that's what's going on in the rap industry. It's not really the streets, it's just that's what's going on.
Well, right. I mean, let's just say Chris Brown gets caught up in some shit. You really think that he's not going to tell on anybody? He's going to go and do 5 years prison time? Chris Brown?
Nah.
The superstar R&B singer? You think he's going to, if a shootout happens that he was somehow involved in, you think he's going to hold it down with his co-defendants? I don't think so.
Chris Brown ain't even been through shit. He ain't even been into shit. Like
But he claims blood.
No, yeah, but I'm saying like, honestly, I think I don't think he'll hold it down. I don't think he'll stay solid. He won't be solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not calling him a coward or nothing, but
No.
he's just not built. He's not the type of dude.
I don't think he's going to take on that type of prison time.
He's not the type of dude that's built for that life.
Lil Wayne may, though.
Lil Wayne?
Maybe. But he grew up in that type of environment. Maybe not blood, but he grew up in in New Orleans and that type of street environment.
I mean, I can't say. For a lot of these dudes, I can't say.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a lot. Honestly, I just why you all want to be bloods anyway? Like, why everybody want to be a blood? Like, go be a doctor. Go be a lawyer. Like, why everybody want to be a blood? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody don't got to be a blood. Like,
well, I mean, hopefully this Nipsey situation is going to get people thinking twice. Like, this is classically what comes with this type of affiliation.
Oh yeah,
This is historically what happens.
Death or jail. It's no glorious end to this shit. It's no retirement Rolex. There's no pension check. You don't get, you know what I mean? Like, you don't get no ceremony. Like, it's nothing. Like,
did you ever see the Mob James interview?
Yeah, I watched it.
That was a
I actually just met Mob James earlier this week. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
good dude.
Yeah, he cool. He was cool.
Hell of an interview.
But I never got to watch the whole thing though.
Check it out, man. Very, very emotional because his brother Buntry got killed.
Buntry was his brother.
Right.
Okay, I never knew that.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
By another blood. But he basically said at the end of the day, with everything that happened with Death Row, with all the hundreds of millions that have been made and all the work that they put in and everyone who got beat up and shot and killed, everyone walked away with nothing.
We ain't got one millionaire. We ain't got $1,000. We ain't got not one man prospered from that. Not one. Everybody is back where they at. And when I say that, a lot of people get me twisted and saying that I'm bitching about what we got paid or where we at. Take your licks. I take my licks. I'm the first one to admit that if I can do this again, I'd get paid, and everybody else would be getting paid. But everybody knew what the outcome of this was going to be pretty much because when Suge went to jail, Suge took back everything. He didn't want nobody to drive. He didn't want nobody to live.
So all the cars were basically leased under Death Row?
Yeah.
And then when he went to jail, he took everyone's cars back.
Park it. If I ain't driving and out there hanging out, enjoying the bitches and this and that, give up the car. And they was and these is killers. And they was parking the cars. And the only reason why they was parking the cars because when Suge come home, they want to be in good grace. Come on, man. You are back to doing what you was doing before you even met him. Now everybody is back on the same page. So Death Row for everybody was a waste of life.
All those Bloods from Compton,
Nothing.
they all walked away with nothing. Broke, back where they started.
Shit crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Suge.
And Suge got it the worst. Well, I
Look
don't
at
know about
Suge.
the worst, but because people died. But yeah, Suge is now doing 28 years.